What up guys? Today I'm back again. I'm going to be talking about Dragon Ball Super episode 131. So episode 131 I'm going to talk about what happened. So episode 31 is basically the fight between Jiren, Goku, Android 17 and Frieza. They are duking it out because the time is going down and someone have to win. Someone have to go out. To be kicked out of the tournament, and the fight ensue. It start off with Frieza and Android 17, and they are putting a fight. They're trying to knock off Jiren. But they can't because Jiren is still an OP motherfucker. He still is. But his power strength is still, drained from the fight between Goku and his Ultra Instinct form. So it's like, okay, you could obviously tell he's moving a little slower. His punches are not as strong. Still is powerful, but still is not as powerful as he was prior before he even during the fight with Goku with Ultra Instinct. And then Goku realized that okay, they're not gonna defeat Jiren, just two of them, and Goku joined the fight and to take out Jiren because the time is ticking. You have to kick him out. So the resolution was, in order to kick Jiren out of the stage, was Goku and Frieza literally attack Jiren beyond the stage, the tournament stage, and you use their power or their Kami or their signature move, and they wipe out Jiren. Not wipe out, but they knock them out of the tournament of power. So they are on the bench, all three of them, Jiren, Goku, and Frieza, and then you have Android 17. He's the last one standing. So and then the Grand Prix say, hey, what do you want to wish for? And Android 17 kind of paused for a minute, and he's like, he's thinking, and it's like, to me, it kind of got to me. It was like, oh man, what is he gonna wish for? But then, like, he wishes for all the universe that what he raised would come back, and I was like, oh man, that's so kind of cliche, Not cliche, but it's like I knew that this is what they were gonna do because everybody was talking about that, and like Goku and his team would never be the sole winner. I mean, they would bring everybody back because they are all sentient beings. They were all fighters. They deserve to have a chance to live. It's like, okay, it was a noble thing to do in the eye of the priest, in the eye of the Zeno, and in my eye too. I feel like that is a noble thing to do, to defeat your opponent, but then to bring them back. You are the more worthy opponent. You are the more honorable fighter of the tournament. So I thought that was like, okay, that is worthy. And Android 17 made that wish, and then all of a sudden you see this these mega super Dragon Balls. He's like the size of a planet, maybe even bigger. Like way bigger, so maybe like the size of like Jupiter or Saturn. It's like humongous. And then he made a wish, and then this big ass golden dragon. I don't know his name exactly. I can't remember his name, but you get what I'm saying. It's this big ass dragon. He made the wish, and everybody came back, and then Jiren had a conversation with Topo in turn, and Topo was like, hey, we are gonna do this, and we're gonna save, and then Jiren knows that Goku brought them all back. He doesn't know that Android 17 did it, but he knows that Goku would promise to fight him again one day. So when he looked onto the sky, he smiled because he was gonna come back and try and defeat Goku. And we all know that he lost the first round. The round before he knocked out Goku, like he lost. For all you guys out there, and Jiren lost, Goku and Ultra Instinct. But that's another story for another time. And then the whole team come down to the ground, to the tournament of power, and then Frieza will be like, shit, man, oh well, I'm gonna be stuck here. If it doesn't matter, I'm gonna spend my eternity in help. And then Whis actually uses magic and bring him back, and he became mortal again. And then Whis was like, oh, this is the wishes of Beerus, Lord Beerus. And then Beerus just looked away, like, he didn't even want to do it. To me, it's like indicating that Beerus didn't really want this to happen, because he knows how evil Frieza is, but he acknowledged that Frieza did held up his bargain, his end of the bargain to, win this, help the Universe of 7 win the Tournament of Power. And then, now the one thing I kind of noticed that with the Grand Prix said that Zeno had predicted this would happen, that the noble person would make this wish. So it's like he knew this was gonna happen, but then he still proceeded with the Tournament of Power. So to me, it told me that the Zenos they're childlike. They don't really care, because they knew the consequences, or the result of the Tournament of Power would be still the same, but yet they still proceed with the Tournament of Powers. So I thought that was kind of interesting to me, and the Grand Prix even let this go, or let this happen. Like, this is interesting. But despite of that, the Xeno were happy that Goku won, and to me, it seemed like they actually want Goku and the Universe of 7 to win, because Goku had developed that relationship with the two Xenos. So I thought that was like, that was interesting. And Goku promised them that he will see them again, and I hope to see Goku will see them again, because maybe we will see someday we will see a more powerful, wiser Xenos someday. That would be interesting, because I would like to see them grow up to be more wiser, more powerful Xenos, that more powerful than their current state. And then we get the let me talk about what happened with Frieza, like your Emperor of Darkness or something like that, and he was like, I think he returned to his group. He come back to his organization, or he had an organization of evil monsters and whatnot. He like, I'm back. And I wasn't sure if he was talking to, but that he was back, or he was telling someone that he was back. But to me, I feel like he was saying that I'm back in the game, baby. I'm ready to, fucking do evil shit, So I'm leaning the former, because that's how Frieza roll. That's how Frieza runs, and he doesn't like others to tell him. He likes to run the show. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what's gonna happen. And then one more thing, guys. There was a fight between Goku and then Vegeta. Vegeta was like, hey, come on, man, go to your Ultra Instinct. And then Goku was like, nah, I can't, because for some reason he can't. I'm like, that's odd. That's interesting too, because in a Tournament of Power, Goku did it like 3-4 times. By then, he should be able to. To me, it sounds like he mastered it. Ultra Instinct, like he literally mastered it in a short span of time, of course. But so it's like, to me, I feel like they Toei kind of cheated out. It's like in my eye, I feel like Goku have already mastered Ultra Instinct. Obviously, he I understand it takes a lot of amount of energy and stamina, but I feel like he had mastered it because no one does that for 3 or 4 times, and then the fifth time they can't be in that form. It feel like a cop out. It feel like it's a cheat out to me in my eyes. But maybe Tohei have a reason for it. I don't know. We'll find out in the futures. I know the movie is gonna be coming out. We'll find out. But to me, it's just something is fishy. I don't like that. I really don't, because the character have attained that form. Why don't you just show it? You spend all this time about Ultra Instinct, but then yet you don't show it at the end. It's like dangling dangling the candy over our head. Basically, that's what it is. But again, guys, have you seen Dragon Ball Super episode 131, the ending of the Dragon Ball, the ending of the Tournament of Powers? What did you think? What did you like? What was your favorite episode of the entire Tournament of Power? Mine would be 130. Would be my favorite one. It's probably the best action sequence of all the entire Dragon Ball Super show. I believe that was the best fighting sequence the entire show. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. I'd love to read them. Like to know what you guys thinking. Please like, thumbs up, share, subscribe, and browse my YouTube channels. And again, guys, please press that bell button. That way you will get to know that I upload a video and you can check it out. Help me, and help you. You know what's going on. But most importantly, I want to thank you so much for your time and effort to watching my Dragon Ball Super review of episode 131, the end of the Tournament of Power. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.